Okay. Let's today I'm gonna uh, um oh, uh, today I'm gonna continue my Half-Life 1 playthrough. So this is where we left off. It is definitely you should be recording with face cam. Yeah. Okay, so today we were going to go down here into this
Get the hell out of here.
Little basement section in search of supplies. I don't want hearing scary thoughts, but we can't let fear dictate our actions or inactions, can we, in these desperate times? So, down we go. That doesn't sound good. Sounds like something's feeding or something. Ah! Okay, let's be brave here. Oh, it's shooting at us. There we go.
Man, did you see that shot?
Yes, but I shot it a few times as well, I've got to admit that. This might be a good place to hide until the danger's past. There's something about this that doesn't seem quite right. Unless it's because
I don't know if we should go any further. This doesn't look right.
Yeah, it's just like you're copying what I say all of a sudden, isn't it? I know I'm your hero, but please try and save your admiration for a bit. Oh. Oh no. Don't block where I wanna go. Oh, that was lucky, wasn't it? 35 health. Yeah, so, things aren't looking very good.
Tick me off, Gordon.
Oh, that was an accident. Anyway, he wasn't very hurt by that crowbar swing. If he was just feeling ticked off about it, was he? Hopefully there's health in the boxes or something. No, guess not. So let's get rid of the bodies as usual. That's the game swinging my weapons and firing the guns by itself is going to eventually get me into serious trouble in this game, I can tell. So, wonder what's making those eerie sounds. I mean, it sounds like head crabs, but I can't be quite sure. Oh no, what's with the eerie music? Stop firing by yourself. That isn't a very good thing to witness on such a bright sunny day, is it? I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to stop doing that, good sir. And as you can see, this was a trap, and now we're being accosted by head crabs for... I said stop firing by yourself, and now we're being accosted by...
That'll look nice in my trophy room.
Yes, quite so. Now we're being accosted by head crabs that fall from ceilings again. And, yes, another locked door to a place where we want to
may
go.
need some attention soon.
Yes, no kidding. With like literally a quarter of my health remaining and whatnot. Anyway, let's investigate down here, shall we? And, I haven't explained these creatures just yet. As you can probably tell by their attire, what's left of it, these were formerly scientists, human scientists,
I have a bad feeling about this.
But once these head crab creatures attach themselves to the scientist heads and grab onto them with these ultra sharp claws here, they inject poisons or toxic substances or mutative or mutational
We'd better be careful.
or whatever substances into the body, which knock the person out for a time and make all kinds of nasty physiological changes to the body, such as this gaping mouth on the chest and whatnot, which presumably feeds the head crabs when meat and other forms of organic matter are put in there for consumption. And they also have these rather long, nasty claw finger type things, which are obviously fatal to be swiped with, which is why you generally don't want to be slow.
This place is a lot bigger than I thought.
Which is why you generally don't want to be slow when you're engaging in melee combat with these things.
Range time is gonna pay off today.
And can't remember what else I was gonna say. Yeah, I don't think I was gonna say anything else, so let's go. As you can see, I like to make a mess sometimes, don't I? That looked like a rather uncomfortable. That looked like a rather uncomfortable death position for this particular scientist, though. Whereas he was enjoying quite a rest, it seemed, in his death position. Gotta love that rapid fire crowbar swing, haven't you? Seems like Gordon Freeman was inspired by Honda or something when he does that ultra rapid crowbar swing. Maybe it's his patented 100 crowbar swing or something like that, eh? And so let's go in this rather scary looking vent here and see what secrets we may find. Knowing all games. Stop firing by yourself, idiot. Knowing all games, this slow-moving fan here will probably be fatal if we touch her at the wrong time. Some might say it's the electrical current going through it, but will it be powerful enough to kill a human, mind you? So, I need to jump through here at the right time. That was lucky, wasn't it? That I kind of got stuck for a second, though it didn't last long. My temporary paralysis just then. I heard crabs, and that's not a good thing to hear when you're in these rather claustrophobic surroundings here. Yeah, there they are. Oh, I had a feeling I'd be slow there. Okay, let's fight them now. I was lucky that they didn't manage to hit me there, wasn't I? I had a feeling that error would happen, that little glitch there, after I saw the same thing happen in Judson Joist's playthrough, when he was playing this part, when I was watching it a week or so ago, probably less. And this is that corridor we came to this place through. Always interesting to get multiple perspectives of places, isn't it? Seeing them from over the height of the lights on the ceiling and whatnot. No head crabs in the air, there's relief. What am I holding the crouch button for when I'm in vents, by the way? Example of how I'm not exactly a fast draw mentally. But neither are they. Guess I'll kill them when I go down there. With me being something of a moral saint, I don't really like to kill creatures from high up where they can't get to me, unless they happen to be death claws from Fallout, that is, anyway. Oh, okay, now's the time to kill them. Just gotta get out of here. Yeah, I won't be getting close to them now. I'll be killing them far away with the little handgun here. I don't take risks when my health is only at 3%. So, I didn't get to where I wanted to in this vent, so we're gonna go through it again. Hopefully I don't die here and stop shooting by yourself if you... yeah, so that seemed pretty close there. Don't know if I can, if I take damage or not going through this either. For some reason I've always had that problem with Half-Life games, with Gordon firing the guns by himself and startling me often, especially at scary, tense times sometimes. I hope it's not going to be that way with the expansions as well, because that'll be quite a pain. No, and I think there's still more head crabs here as well, so I'd better be ultra careful here. Yeah, see, because I'm almost dead, I'd best be safe about this. Play it safe here. And shoot them before they can see me. They carry rather a lot of blood in them for such small creatures, don't they, head crabs? Just making sure they don't take me by surprise, maybe. take advantage of my stupidity. Well, things seem pretty safe, I think. You might be wondering why I'm dallying about here on this framework, and that's because when you step on here, down through the ceiling you go. Stop firing. And now we get our much needed health. But that small amount of health didn't necessarily justify our big detour through that event, I think. And you might be noticing me having trouble changing my weapons sometimes. That's another case of my OCD, where if I have bad thoughts that make me feel anxious as I'm changing my weapons, I'll get the urge to do it over and over again until I finally do it right. And with how lots of things tend to be hard for a rather awkward person like myself, well, sometimes OCD can slow me down quite a lot, and I've got to smash all of those planks covering the doorway because of how I'm a completionist, you see, and also because of my OCD. Isn't this a rather scary and ominous-looking hallway? Hopefully there's nothing waiting to surprise us, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel here at least. You can cut the tension with a knife, can't you? Coffee machines. Oh no. Interrupting feeding time, are we?
Bring it on.
Don't get too close, Barney. Have you not seen the size of their claws? Actually, I'd best not to. I destroyed 2 bodies with 1 hit there. I didn't quite catch what you said there, friend. What's with the scary music continuing to play after we've solved the problem here? It seems like his legs were his weakness. I think it was us who made this mess, my son. And just be glad you won't have to clean it. Fruit, caramel, maybe. And there's a Valve coffee machine, no doubt made by Valve, the people who created this game. Seems we have a kind of freezer or cold storage area here. Come in, Barney. The adventure will continue. Oh no, there's another hedgehog. As you can see, the shotguns in this game can be kind of inaccurate even when you're close up to small things. Where do you think you're going, my son? And another rather humorous thing you can do here with crowbars is cut up this meat until there's just a tiny little bit of it, like so. Apparently it's possible to feed a certain type of enemy in such as these bowl squids. Is it with the hanging meat that you saw just then? Oh. Oh no. I was lucky that I was able to save Barney just in time, wasn't it? Yes, apparently you can feed those bull squids with hanging meat that you come across in here. Don't think I'll try it though, since we're playing on hard and I am rusty at this game. Stop firing by yourself. I'm not going to tell you again, stop. I'm wondering, I don't think it's my mouse that does that because I've had different mice during my time playing this game, and I've had this problem right since the times when I first started playing. And yeah, I generally don't see other people in videos having this problem. Makes you wonder if they download a patch or a mod for it that stops that kind of thing, doesn't it? And as you can see here, we're breaking open boxes that should contain fruit, but instead they contain nothing but bloody body parts sometimes. Makes you think this Black Mesa is a rather morbid place by nature, doesn't it? And that it might just be karma, all these savage creatures materializing here and wreaking havoc with scientists and whatnot. I'll probably need to shoot those boxes, so I don't think I will smash them open. Especially with Barney around me not being too bright and possibly getting in the way of my crowbar swings and then turning against me. I've already hit him once after all. Get it, Barney. Don't let them jump up and hit you, Barney. Actually, that was me. Shut up. Yeah. Can I sneak up on this, I wonder? Oh,
Bring it on!
The meat was stopping me from but I was lucky that Barney did so much damage.
Nice in my trophy room.
If it'll fit in your trophy room, that is. With you security guards probably being paid paltry wages, your trophy room is probably a storage cupboard somewhere. Wonder what he does if I smash up the corpse of one of his security brothers. It's funny.
Our luck has to change sooner or later.
It's funny because I thought that security guards were supposed to turn on you if you broke the bodies of scientists or security guards, maybe. Unless they've modded it or changed it or whatever. Oh no, I heard a head crab. Need to be careful here. Wonder where it went.
I got another one.
Hearing a head crab but not knowing where it is almost as scary as knowing there's a spider in your room, but it's gone and hid somewhere. You know, that's the kind of thing that makes you want to run away screaming. It's pretty much a matter of life and death. It's pretty much a matter of life and death when you have a spider on the loose in your bedroom. I see we're near enough already at 25 minutes into this video. So we'd better progress some more, because time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? And to solve this problem of getting into this vent, we need to turn on this storage device, this moving storage device. And as luck would have it, there is batteries for our HEV suit in those.
Don't you find this all rather fascinating?
I reckon.
Well, there's a refreshing attitude, at least considering most of the scientists and other sane people are terrified as this is all going down. Nothing makes you feel stealthy like going through an air vent, does it? As the Vortigons from Half-Life 2 Episode 2 would say, if this line was programmed into them, that is, they'd probably say something like, an air vent wouldn't be complete without a freeman crawling through it. An air vent wouldn't be complete without a freeman squeezing through it, I suppose you could say. I wonder what could be at the end of this dark, scary vent. Yes, you can never trust air vents not to have head crabs in them, waiting to scratch and claw away at your head in their attempts to attach to your head and turn you into a zombie monstrosity. As you can see, I'm full up on chocolate bars now, so I'm leaving this one for the time being. But 27 minutes, yeah, we're almost at the end of this part now, unfortunately. And once more, I haven't progressed very far. Oh, and what I've wanted to say for some time now is that when I was a new player to this game, I thought these cockroaches here were actually baby versions of head crabs. Although what I didn't know then was that we actually end up seeing baby versions of head crabs when we get towards the end of the game. I'm just making this place safe for entry for those less able to defend themselves than I am, because as you well know, there's plenty of unarmed scientists and rather docile security guards in this place who are rather prone to dying, so to speak, and wouldn't be quite right if I didn't take action to make this place more accessible to them, would it? Especially during these trying times when there's all these threats to our lives. Wonder what that sound was just then. Sounded like the front door or something. Being rather overly cautious here, aren't I, in this vent? Because the game teaches us all the time that they can be rather treacherous. Oh no. Still, I was able to take it by surprise, fortunately. I love the vibratory sounds like the vibratory hums and whatnot as you crawl through vents in this game, by the way. That's something I don't really notice much in games. Oh no, be careful, scientist. And be careful, Bonnie.
On the cavalry finding us down here. Head for the surface. Elevators are out of order. but we can still climb.
I don't know about that. Haven't you thought about those of us who are afraid of heights? Although I suppose we are rather high up anyway, with all the flights of stairs we've come up and whatnot. And I get there off. With Fallout New Vegas, I often accidentally enter what do they call it? The console that lets you cheat. But I don't actually cheat with it though. I just accidentally pull it up sometimes. And as you can see, this is where we were before, so that big detour through that corridor got us past this locked door. And now that we've got some friends here, can't remember if Barney survived or not, so the other Barney that is. Now we've got some friends here, and we're ready to proceed up to an even higher floor. I guess we'll stop the game here, especially since it seems too late for our other Barney friend here. And so, remember everyone to go to NoGamerYouKnow's channel for lots of gaming entertainment, unsurpassed on near enough all of YouTube, except for my videos and all of the good and so let's save, and I'll see you all next time. With how I've got my back to this wall in this corner, so I don't feel quite so paranoid about being ambushed, especially with my friends here watching my back, so to speak. So goodbye, friends, and see you next time.